Take a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
What's up, everybody? This is Tom Taylor with South China Morning Post, joined today by the former UFC Strawweight champion and one of the best to ever do it, the great Joanna Jedrzejczyk. JJ, last time I spoke to you, you were just about to celebrate your birthday. This time it's Christmas. How are you spending the Christmas holidays? What do you got planned over the next couple of days?
4 months, four months later. It's great to talk to you. Good to see you and hear you. And actually, I'm doing well. Pretty busy. I look tired because it's quarter past 5 p.m. in Poland. But I'm kind of sleepy. I've been working so hard preparing. I moved to my new house 4 months ago. So I'm happy to have and organized and prepare the Christmas Eve this year. So I went to my parents' house. I was cooking, but I'm still jet lagged because I got back from the States last week, actually, last Monday. So I'm still jet lagged and I'm doing so many stuff, but I'm happy to be with my family for Christmas.
Is there snow? Is there snow on the ground over there? Is it going to be a white Christmas?
It was snowing yesterday. I wish it was. What he's saying might snow tomorrow. So I wish we had more snow in Poland this time.
Good. Well, you mentioned you just got back from Florida. You were down at American Top Team. Definitely no snow on the ground there. It was your first time there in quite a while since the pandemic really started. How was it being back at your gym there?
Yeah, it was good, man. It was 8 months. I was out of American Top Team, and I was happy to be back. And it was difficult, we have to go through the difficult times during COVID-19, but I was very glad and happy that I was able to go at least for 4.5 weeks. I was training very hard, and I'm even more motivated to fight again, but it's not going to happen anytime soon because it's COVID situation. I don't see myself fighting without fans, and I don't know. Just it was a great time to see my coaches, Mikey Brown, Katel Kubis, my teammates, my friends, and I was happy that I was able to train 2-3 times a day because when I'm in Europe, in Poland, I'm a very busy person. I do lots of sponsorship obligations, lots of business as well. It's not that I don't keep my focus on the sports side because I do. I set my priorities. So definitely first things first, and training is always as in first. And I always adjust my schedule for training. So not training for my schedule. I adjust everything what's happening in my daily life for training, and because I want to learn, I want to keep on better. And last 8 months, I was really training every day, every single day. Happy.
Good. Well, it certainly looked like you were training very hard down there in Florida. You mentioned that you don't really feel like fighting with no fans in the building, but do you feel like you could take a fight right now? Are you in fighting shape?
Definitely not in fighting shape, but I'm never out of shape. I mean, I always put on a hell of a work, and there is a time to be in shape. I'm in shape, and that's it. But yeah.
Have you spoken to the UFC about your next fight? You mentioned, of course, that you don't want to fight without fans in the building, but
not yet. I'm planning to talk and negotiate my contract maybe in January. I will see. It's very rough time for the business, for the UFC as well. They keep on rolling, and I'm very glad, very happy for the UFC, for the company, for the people, because it's such a big company, and I said this so many times. I told you guys I'm very proud of being UFC employee somehow, So not yet. Maybe after the New Year's Eve we'll discuss and talk about my future.
Speaking of fans and no fans being in these arenas these days, a lot of fighters don't seem to mind. Others do seem to mind not having fans around. Why is that important to you to have fans in the building?
There's no sport. There's no sport, any sport without fans. And how I interact with the people, with fans. And for me, it's always extra motivation, extra battery pack, energy pack. And maybe I would do that, but I don't wanna. So I wanna put on hold, just wait because I really truly believe that that everything is going to be fine very soon.
I sure hope so. It sounds like, there are good things happening with this vaccine and everything. Hopefully you can get back in there soon.
Yeah.
When I last spoke to you, you said that, you really only are interested in fighting for the title at this point.
Yeah.
Is that still the case? That's kind of where you're at?
Still, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And that's it. That's it. I know that I really believe that Rose will be the next challenger for the strawweight title. It's going to be very interesting. I see them both winning,
Yeah. Do you have a prediction for that fight? I mean, how do you see
them both winning? Like, the Rose is such a smart fighter, and her reach, her distance, her footwork. There is power behind her punches. She proved that she knocked me out. I mean, but Willie is like the character, she's so strong. She's going forward, like always going forward. She's strong as hell as well, but it's going to be interesting fight, So when I hear all this bullshit about Carla Esparza, with all the respect to Carla Esparza, she made it to the league. She was the champ, the strawweight champion back in
until
the day.
She met you.
But I feel like the top 4 in the strawweight division is different top of 4. If you make it to the top 10, top 5, you're good. But if you make it even higher, it's like you can see the difference. Of course, the number 10, number 15 can be the challenger and beat the champ very quick. But I mean, like, we always put on hell of a fights,
You certainly do. I wanted to ask you about that. Dana White has come out and said that Rose maybe doesn't want to fight for the title. I know you get along well with Dana.
It's a business, It's a business. Sport got so commercial, and it's right and it's good, because without money we wouldn't be here. And I feel like maybe it's a game. Maybe they're trying to push her. But Rose is a very smart human being, and she's going to make the right decision in the right time, and she's next. Like, I don't want to say who is Carla Esparza, because I know who she is. I have tons of respect to her, but Rose is next. She deserved that, and she's next. And maybe they're trying to push her. I don't know. It's a tough game. I hope she will make a decision soon.
You mentioned that you respect Carla, of course.
I don't know.
Yeah, you respect Carla, but you think she's not quite there yet.
I don't see Carla facing Weili Zhang. I don't see her.
We know that you don't want to fight without any fans in the building, but if the UFC were to call you and they said Rose isn't interested, do you want to fight Weili next? What would you say?
Of course, yes. Because I'm an athlete, but so I don't want you to hear me as an crazy person, but it's a business, There must be money behind. I put on hell of a fight last time, and I feel like, I was the common event, but I feel like we were me and Willie, we were the real deal that this showed, and we were the main event. I love Adesanya, and he's always. I love seeing him fighting, and I love this guy. But I mean, we put on hell of a show, and I deserve my money. I deserve bigger piece of cake.
I agree.
Well. I don't want to complain like the other fighters, but there's more than 500 athletes. But I feel like I'm really big part of this company. But let's not talk about this business. I'm gonna sit and talk at the table, and I always do that. So I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with the UFC as always. But I feel like people love me. With the belt or without the belt, they love me, and I love them, and I just want to keep on doing this for them, And I hear this she should retire, she's retired, this, that. I'm not retired. I'm just taking my time, I used to fight 2-3 times a year, but no more. I want to take care of myself more, my body, my mind, learn, do more stuff. But but I wanna fight, and the time I spent in Florida last time gave me this feeling that I'm fucking top of the top, that I feel the fire and I train hard like a beast, I was not in camp, but I was training like in the camp 2-3 times a day. I didn't have to, but I did. But I was.
Looking back on that fight with Weili, I mean, it was so good, like you said, and I think a lot of people, I mean, that fight stole the show on that card, and anyone that you ask will tell you it's the best fight of this year and maybe ever. Are you surprised that the UFC didn't kind of try to book that immediate rematch right away just because of how competitive and how fun that fight was?
Maybe she doesn't want to face me. She doesn't want to fight me, but she beats me. She beats me, so because there are going to be people saying like, "Oh, but you got beat up." But this fight was so close, man. If not the hematoma, you call this, yeah, hematoma would be like different. But no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I will be more than happy to see Rose facing Weili Zhang. Maybe Rose will win the fight. I'm just taking my time. I'm staying patient.
Awesome. Shifting gears a little bit, your friend Jan Blachowicz is the light heavyweight champion of the UFC now. What did you think of his win over Dom the other month? I mean, what were your thoughts on his
it was
performance?
beautiful. I know Dominic, and he's such a nice guy, great athlete. He put on hell of a show against John Jones, the legendary John Jones, and the Jan Blachowicz he was on fire. But I felt that I could see that. I know Jan. I've known Jan for like 15 years already, and I even like a few days before the fight, I called his fiance. I called Jan, and I told like, I see the difference. You ready? You were ready. He's like, it was the right time, the right timing, the right place, and I wish him all the best. I'm so happy for Jan, for his team, for Polish MMA, for European MMA. But like I remember, like 1.5 years ago, he lost with Thiago, with Maheta in Czech Republic in February 2019, and a year later he became the champ. It meant to be, and I'm very happy for him. And I feel like he's just getting stronger physically, and what's more important, mentally. And you can stop it. You can stop this. If you're getting stronger mentally, nobody can stop you. And I can see the change in Jan. He became even more as a man, as a gladiator.
He certainly seems to be at the top of his game right now. Of course, we know he's got a big challenge on the horizon coming up. It sounds like he'll be fighting Israel Adesanya, who you mentioned earlier. I know you're a fan of his. You're friends with Jan. I mean, how do you see that one going?
That's interesting, So Jan has more to lose, and Adesanya has nothing to lose. He's the champ in different weight class, lower class. Of course, they're going to fight for Jan's belt, and but Jan is bigger, is stronger. We're having two champions facing each other, from two different weight classes. It's going to be very interesting, Jan and his power behind punches and kicks, liver kicks, and but Adesanya is like, he's so elastic, he's so flexible, he's unpredictable, and it's going to be interesting matchup. Very interesting fight.
Very interesting indeed. Just a few more questions for you, JJ, before I let you go. Circling back to you, I know it's a crazy time and it's hard to tell what the future holds, but how confident are you that you'll fight in 2021?
Very, but if not, I just sit and wait. I don't know. I really want to, but somehow, like, everything has to be in the right spot. I mean, like, so many things, because I'm not the same person as I was. I had to fight to get to the UFC. I had to win the fights in the UFC. I mean, like, win. It's not about winning. I had to like be on fire and rush things to become the challenger, become the champion, defend the belt, fighting like a crazy. And my legacy is very big. And I was there, guys. I've been there, 5 times. I defended my title, and I was the champ for almost 3 years. And that's the point. It's not like I don't feel the same motivation. Yeah, that's right. I don't feel the same motivation because I feel bigger motivation. I was there. I feel the fire, and I'm even more smart, more clever, and I'm just taking my time, and it's going to happen one day.
Mhm.
But I don't have to hurry, you know. Then after I lost, I wanted to hurry to get the belt back and hurry again, hurry things again, but not anymore.
Mhm.
I'm patient. I'm patient, and it's going to come, you know. But
Mhm.
everything has to be right, and it's not like okay, like I want only big money. It's not like this, you know, because I used to do this for free, even pay for myself to go compete in the world championships. But my mind is different, you know. But what's most important, I feel the fire. I feel
Mhm.
the fire, and I'm so motivated. And you know, this last fight with Willie Zhang, yeah, it gave me extra strength, you know, physically, mentally, and like I said, I took second, but I feel like I won much more, much more.
Mhm. Mhm. How confident are you that, whatever the future holds, you'll end up holding that UFC strawweight title again before all is said and done?
You know, I know how hard I was working last time, like every fight, but last time was crazy. And you know what happened? First week, first days, I got back to Florida a month ago, 2 months ago. I felt pain. I felt, I felt, I felt sad. I felt that all the like memory, like my head was in pain because I was working so hard. I was in so much pain physically and mentally preparing for the fight with Willie Zhang. It was hectic work, and I felt that pain. You know, I felt like Florida and ATT is only pain, hard work. You know, after it took a few days to relax, became more calm. You know, but hell yeah, I will put even more on work. I will do things better. I will make adjustments. We've done already. Me and my coach, Matthew Brown categories, we've done some adjustments already. I'm just going to be better and work even harder, you know. And very often I'm like, that's the limit, you know. It's 100%. No, there is much more. Limits are only here. So I'm even smiling now because I can't wait. What future will bring, you know, for
Hmm.
me as a human woman and an athlete and the
Hmm.
future champ.
Hmm.
So yeah.
You've already accomplished so much in this sport. What do you think your legacy will be? You've talked about your legacy before. What does your legacy look like when all is said and done and it's all over?
You know, I feel like I lost because I lost my last fight. It was this close. And I lost my last fight because uh, there's something better waiting for me, you know, something even bigger. This belt will taste different, even better, you know. So I wait, but I learn and evolve every single day, and it's going to be just better, you know. So being the champ next year or 2022, but I truly believe it's going to happen 2021.
Amazing. Well, last question for you, JJ, before I let you go. You've mentioned this kind of change in mindset that you have. You're very patient, very relaxed. This is a stressful sport. It's a tough sport mentally for
It
fighters.
is,
How did you get to this point where you're so chill and so relaxed about the future?
you know, because like after I lost, then I won, I lost. I said, I'm like, shit, maybe I should retire, but I'm still feeling this fire, this motivation. This is crazy, you know, my body and mind always ready to fight and train hard. And the thing is that I'm more calm because I was there, you know. I did it like I I touched the sky, the skies, the stars, you know. Mm, and I have the whole universe behind my back, but I feel like I was there, and you know, it's like it's for me. It's going to be for me, not for everybody, for the team. It's going to be for my team because I'm very a family person, you know. I love all my people and the people who are helping me every single day. But it's going to be only for me, you know. And before I had to prove everything to everybody, but now I don't. So it's going to be only for me, you know. Of course, it's going to be lots of exposure and emotions and things to do after I win the belt in the future. But it's going to be mine, like totally mine, you know? Totally different, totally different. That's why I'm so calm, because I was there, nothing gonna happen. Like the 6th, the 7th, the 8th belt, not gonna change anything in my life. You know?
Amazing. Well, it sounds like there's some very exciting things for you in the future, JJ. As I said, that was the last question. I appreciate you speaking to me so close to Christmas. I know it's a busy time.
But no problem. I even look tired, but I was busy cooking, but learning. I was learning from because I know how to cook. I love cooking. I love Italian. I love like Thai and Asian cuisine, but I love cooking Italian. But I know how to cook Polish. But you know, Christmas, it's very special time. It's very special time in Poland. It's like nowhere else. So if you guys gonna have a chance, come or spend Christmas with Polish people, please do. It's different. It's all about the tradition, the people, the family, God, and the faith. But you know, so I love cooking, but it's like the 14 dishes or even more. It's all about the heart you put in. And I was very happy to spend some time with my parents at my family house and cook and prepare. And tomorrow we are gonna sit at the table and share this special moment, because life is all about special moments. And I'm very happy that I made it, you know, from nothing to something, that I'm able to buy nice car, house, travel, do stuff. But I always knew that, and I even know more that life is all about simple things. So I'm even more grateful and thankful for what I have and who I am. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. So guys, I wish you all the best. It's very hard time, very hard moment. I know many people struggling with depression, but guys, I know we all can do it, you know, and I really truly believe in you guys that you can do it. And I believe me that you can find strength in your body, in your soul, in your head. What we like, let you go, you know, we let you go, and you're strong enough to do it and handle your stuff, guys. I believe in you and sending you lots of good energy and good vibes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Some words of hope and inspiration from the great.
Love you all.
Thank you so much, JJ. Have a great Christmas.
Hey guys, Sasha Platnikoff here, letting you know to tune in to SCMP Post Fight for all your weekly martial arts news.